Hey guys, I'm Riley. I'm an alcoholic. I traveled Route 66 alone in full-blown alcoholism. So, story time. Okay, when I relapsed, the first 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I didn't tell anyone, okay? And by anyone, I mean just like anybody in my sober circle. I did not get honest with my family, friends, nobody. I kept it to myself. And in that little 3-week secret cycle, I went on a lot of dates. Why? I don't fucking know. I guess it's like a quirky form of self-harm. I don't fucking know. And in that 3-week relapse cycle, I was not going to bars or drinking real alcohol. I was drinking Whole Foods lemon balm alcohol drops. It's fucking insane, but that's alcoholism, okay? If you haven't seen my video on my relapse, go watch it. It goes more in depth. But yeah, I'm drinking those fuck-ass tinctures and going on dates. And there was one time when somebody from TikTok asked me out on a date to go get a drink. Whenever somebody asked me to get a drink, I told them I didn't drink. This obviously was a lie at the time, but I was so delusional. I was like, yeah, I don't drink. Meanwhile, I'm throwing back shooters of lemon balm like it ain't nothing, getting fucking lit as fuck. So he's like, okay, cool. Well, we can just hang out. Blah, 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 blah. So I got ready for the date, went to Whole Foods, picked up my little tinctures, went to the parking lot of the bar that we were meeting at, took the shooters, and walked in. And that was fine. I was like buzzing, so like I could kind of keep it normal, but you best believe I shoved some tinctures in my purse just in case that wasn't gonna do it for me. So we're like on this date and I think I'm acting normal when in reality I was leaning on the table so hard I was tipping it over every 3 seconds. I ordered a water to look all nonchalant, but this man must have been like what? Anywho, so yeah, and then my friend showed up. And my friend and I, like, we knew each other. She had known me to be sober. And all of a sudden, like, I'm talking to her. I, like, slapped her jokingly. And she was like, later on, she was like, you slapped me really heavy. I went up to the bartender and asked if you had ordered a drink. And when he said no, I was really confused. That's because I was drinking in secret. Anyway, so, like, these tinctures were doing a number on me. What does my alcoholic drunk ass do? I go in the bathroom and throw back the last 2 shooters that I had in my bag. And oh my God, I made such a fucking fool of myself. Flash forward to the next day, I woke up hungover on what should have been my 2-year sober anniversary. I woke up to all these congratulations, like congratulations on your 2-year sobriety. Oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. People were posting on Facebook about how proud they were of me for picking up 2 years. Talk about an anxiety attack. I'm thinking to myself, like, am I really going to do this tonight? Am I really going to go and pick up 2 years sober in front of all my sober friends and inspire people when I literally am hungover? That's exactly what I did. It's called picking up a dirty chip. It's called a dirty chip because you're not sober when you're picking it up. I went up there. I was like, thanks for celebrating 2 years with me. Bye. That sussed people out because normally I will talk to the end of fucking time, bitch. And I went up there and I was like, thanks. Bye. Yeah, and it wasn't long after that I got honest. I was like, I've been drinking. I was drinking the day I got the chip. And kind of people knew that I was not in a good spot at the time. So picking up 2 years tomorrow and it being good and clean, sober time, it feels really good. I'm very excited to like have actually reached the 2-year mark. God willing, don't want to jinx it. But yeah, there's going to be something very satisfying about actually, getting a 2-year chip and like not being hungover, picking it up and actually have been sober for 2 years. Something very satisfying about that. Anyways, so if anybody's claimed to have sobriety they didn't really earn, I've done it too. No reason to hold shame over it. But you have to get honest. Sobriety is not about time. I think a lot of people like do it for that reason. They're like, I want to get another milestone or another year. Looking at that can be really unhealthy. I kind of used to look at it like that. I don't anymore. I just do one day at a time because that's all I really have right now. And looking back, I used to say like, oh my gosh, like I wasted those 2 years. Like I wasted them away. Time sober is not time wasted. Who knows what I protected myself from in those 2 years that I was sober. And you know what? I needed to relapse in order to validate the fact that I'm an alcoholic, and solidify the fact that if I pick up one drink, I pick up exactly where I left off. All of that research in my relapse just drove home the idea that I am an alcoholic. I drink alcoholically. And the only solution for me to have a good, happy, joyous, and free life is complete abstinence from all mind-altering substances, but most importantly, alcohol. Alcohol is my demon. You know, I used to tell myself, like, maybe I could garden here and there. Y'all, I start gardening and I got real thirsty, okay? So I abstain from everything. I hope that answers that question too. But yeah, I love you so much. Thank you for listening. And if I've helped one person today, then I've done my job. Love you guys. Bye.